this sheet.
Oh boy.
It's all right.
So, looked like you were trying to get your offense going out there.
Yeah, I'm not a guy who's gonna stand around. You know, just because it's freestyle, I'm not gonna wait for ball grabs. You know, I told Coach, I was like, I might go out and I might lose a match, but it's not because I'm not gonna try and score. When I'm the best, I'm trying to score. And I'm just adjusting my style for freestyle, changing some things up, trying to make improvements every single day because I want to be the best in the world. You know, luckily, in the United States, we have the best guys in the world. So I know where I'm gauging myself, I know where I need to make strides, and I'm just trying to make those strides every day.
Just going through your head before you go out there, not only are you wrestling a world competition, but also in a little bit of a extraordinary situation.
It's great. I mean, I just have a completely different wrestling mindset right now than I've had before. This is the first summer I've really spent time wrestling freestyle, and I did good at the U.S. Open. Got a call from Coach Jones that said I was wrestling here, and I was overexcited. I was like, yeah, absolutely, I want to wrestle. Sign me up. We went through jumped through some hoops to make sure I got a match. We had some guys getting sick, bailing around. I really appreciate Coach Jones getting me a match in the All USA Wrestling, and you know, this is the first one. I got many more to come.
Picked up the fall.
Yeah.
Big crowd like that in Grand Central Station. It had to be. What is it like any other fall?
You know, it's a little different. You know, it's a little hyped up. Wrestling, you know, your first international match for me. Being at home, being in front of the United States, being in New York, and we're going out wrestling really well against Russia. You know, it helps when you got a club and see we're starting us off with such a win. We scored like 20-some points. I don't know how many points we scored, but I mean, I was getting warmed up too early. I was like, I might need to settle down a little bit. Getting so excited for that match, but I mean, we respond. I mean, we've been wrestling really well this afternoon, and I mean, it's just great. You know, it's like you come together. In college, you're kind of separate. In this, everyone's together. Everyone's, you know, talking to each other. Everyone's friends because we're all fighting for the same purpose. And you know, it's pretty cool. You see so many different universities in the lineup, and you know, you're all together going for one goal, which is pretty cool.
As a competitor, and as a wrestler, and as a fan of the sport, how has today changed your mindset about the idea of freestyle and Greco wrestling in terms of the international scene and seeing these crowds out here? The Iranians had everybody on their feet.
Yeah.
Now you were really excited. How's that kind of just changed the mindset of what this sport really is about?
You know, that's what makes wrestling so good. Everyone asks me, what is wrestling? Why do you want to say wrestling? Wrestling is, you know, who I am. I'm who the person I am because of wrestling. The determination, the dedication, the hard work, the discipline, that's because of wrestling. And you know, you go out to an event like this and you see, like I said, everyone's together at one. You know, you got like NCAAs, which is a huge tournament, it's awesome, but you got different fans rooting for different people. Here, you know, everyone, you know, it doesn't matter what school you're at, you're all rooting for the same guy. And you know, that's just pretty cool. You know, spending time with these guys, Olympic level, world level guys for the first time this week. But the training camp before this was just, I had a great time. Getting to know everybody, everyone's great guys, and you cheer for every single one of them when they go out and you want their hands to get raised. So, you know, I wouldn't say change my mind for freestyle wrestling because, you know, I think anyone trying to compete right now has got one mindset. But I think it makes it even sweeter, man, thinking, you know, to be the guy that's wrestling on the stage in the World Olympic titles, that's pretty special.
Being out here with this group of guys, being around this sport the way that you've been, a true ambassador of it, you know, because you are, despite for all reasons, you're Nittany Lion. You're an ambassador to the sport, you're an ambassador to kids. How do you see that role that you play as a role model and as a leader? You
know, I look back, and when I was a kid, I looked up to people. You know, I was always glued to TV watching NCAAs, reruns. Cael Sanderson was my idol. I looked up to him. And, you know, I was a kid going up and asking him for his autograph, bugging him. And, you know, now, you know, luckily, you know, with, you know, the success that I've had and that kind of stuff, kids are asking me. So I just, you know, think, I rewind, I'm like, I used to be that kid and what that did for me. And I just think about that, and I try and set the best example I can, and that's go out and wrestle hard, score points. And, you know, I just try and do the right things, you know. And, you know, it's not always the easiest spot to be in that kind of position I'm in, but, you know, every day I embrace it. And sometimes when I'm not having the greatest day, I just think there's bigger goals, bigger things to accomplish, and bigger thing, you know, trying to set the example for other guys, and I try and do that every time I step on the mat.
WWKMD, what would Kerry McCoy do?
He'd probably just smile and make some joke about beating me or something.
All right, bud. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks.